All week, we've been looking at the amount of debt Canadians carry, and tonight we'll look at people who've come out on the other side. In the final part of our series, Dealing with Debt, we introduce you to a couple who paid off tens of thousands of dollars in about a year. Shannon Martin joins us live in studio right now. Inquiring minds want to know, Shannon, how did they do this?
Well, okay, some may find this a little extreme, but think about it this way. Carry your debt for about, say, a decade, or make some sacrifices now and just get it done.
This is Daryl and Sarah Merritt's place.
So this is our room.
All of it.
We challenged ourselves to live only in one room. We don't have almost anything outside of this room.
All the other rooms are full with other tenants, all related to Sarah.
Well, I guess we're all living under one roof. So Sarah's father, Angela, Joe, her husband, myself and Sarah, Uncle Sean, Boston, Ryder, Liv, Ava, and Ira, and Johanna. Sadie, the dog.
Cozy living quarters, but a perfect fit for their strict budget.
It only comes to $300 a month in rent. It's an incredible opportunity to save.
They didn't always live this way. It started a few years ago. Daryl, fresh out of university, was offered a dream job, working with underprivileged children in Honduras.
Like, there was no way, and that was a kick in the pants to me, to say, like, debt is just it's a ball and chain.
He was in deep, $48,000 of student loans and car payments. Merritt made a decision that would change everything.
I just wanted to be in the black.
Tackle that debt in 1 year. Here's how he did it.
I was able to sell my car. Loved to cycle. It was more important for me at this point to get out of debt. I took on a second job, only about 10 hours a week, but it was something to try and pick up a little extra money. And my ability to clean the gutters, to mow the lawn, was able to keep my rent low in exchange for some help around the house. Coffee all the time adds up. You know, everybody's gonna have their thing. If coffee's your thing, give yourself coffee. Mine was sushi. It's a little bit more expensive than a coffee, but I didn't do it as frequently. I had a plan. I knew that it should take me about a year, so it was 1 year of sacrifice.
And just like that, his monster debt down to zero. Sarah was so inspired, she paid off her own $50,000 debt.
Cut it down to one credit card. Anytime I have any money on it, I pay it off right away.
Then came marriage, one of their first big financial tests as a couple, the wedding. But they did it their way, at a campsite, and Sarah even made her own wedding dress. Their commitment to each other and a lifetime without debt.
You can pay off debt in 10, 15, 20 years and let it continue to weigh you down, or you can sacrifice for 1 or 2 or 3, depending on your situation, and crush it.
Crush it. That's what they did. So they've kept it up. Dwight, all that money that was going towards their debt is now in savings. In 2 years, they've saved $85,000.
That's incredible. And I get that. No big wedding for me. We put that money on the mortgage. All right, we want to bring in Preet Banerjee now. He's a personal finance expert and the author of the blog, Where Does All My Money Go? Something we all wonder about. Preet, this is unusually aggressive. How realistic is it for the average person?
Well, I think it's pretty drastic by North American standards, but if you look around the world, this is not uncommon to have a lot of people living under one roof, all contributing together. So it depends. For people here, I would say, you know what, maybe pick something somewhere in between this extreme and compared to what they're doing right now. Because if you're not getting out of debt and you're not making headway, something has to change. It doesn't have to be that extreme, but you have to do something.
Yeah, and that's good advice. We have to do something, and we want to continue this conversation with you, Preet, tonight online. You're going to stay with us on the web to chat and answer some questions. We're going to check back with you a little later in the show. Viewers who want to ask a question, just go to cbc.ca/Toronto and look for the live chat, or tweet us directly at CBC Toronto. And Preet, you're going to answer those questions and give out some good advice tonight. Thanks.
Thank you.